on BBC One now, it's time to rouse yourselves as we go live to Studio 4 Television Centre for Noel Edmonds' Late Late Breakfast Show.
Control yourselves. We've got a lot to get through tonight. Good evening. Well, sadly, it's the last show in this series. A lot of A-Team fans in this evening. The last show, we've got a marvellous hit squad featuring the Crankies. We have the finest of the Golden Egg Awards, and as you saw in our opening titles, anything might happen to me. The last couple of years, I well and truly got splattered. I wonder what will happen. The show is going to be magic, and talking of magic, we have a special trip organised to the Magic Castle in the West End of London, where Smitty is our wizard this evening. Hello, Smitty!
Well, hello, we're having a wizard time here. Look at this. Absolutely full house here at the Magic Castle in the West End. We are live in the middle of their matinee performance. In fact, we're just about to start their matinee performance here, and we're actually live on the stage of the Magic Castle. So you can guess that we've got plenty of illusions coming for you this evening, some tremendous stunts to come from here, and it's all going to happen live. We've also got Jane Yeomans, who was on the phone last week and chosen to be our whirly-wheeler for this week. Did you think you'd end up here live in front of 1,200 people?
No.
She's a bit nervous about it, I think, Noel.
Hello.
Hello.
You look very pretty, my word. Look at that outfit. Where's the rest of it? Oh, look!
It's good, isn't it? Victoria
like
Principal wore one of these the other night.
Yes.
What lovely tassels.
Very
anyway,
pretty indeed.
are you confident that you're going to be able to entertain us in magical form tonight, Jane?
I hope so. Well, I'll certainly be disappearing. I don't know whether I'm going to come back or not.
All right.
It's one of those new one-way stunts, a bit like a Virgin Airlines ticket, you know. Anyway, let me introduce you to one of the stars of the Magic Castle show here in the West End. Meet one of Britain's top illusionists now. Will you welcome to the stage? I think he's ready. You ready? You're with us. Jolly good. Here he is. Will you welcome Johnny?
Hey! Hang on to that.
Unfortunately, we have a problem. I've
Yes.
been locked in this thing. It's called a Siberian transport chain. It's a steel bar with little chains welded on each end.
And I've got the key, so we'll throw that away. There we are.
I don't know.
It's got rid of that.
And I've got to start the show yet, so listen, put
Can you
that
get out
bag
of it?
between you.
All right, okay.
Hold that.
In you
Now,
go.
I need to struggle a little bit, so just open the corners down the bottom.
Okay, we
And
promise not to look.
Because I hope to get ready for the show. Actually, Harry Houdini had about
How are you doing?
60 seconds to get out of this thing. I'm
What are you
having a
doing
good
down
struggle.
there? You haven't got a
I
pair of
don't know
keys
yet.
down there, have you?
How? But that's how you do it.
Hey! Oh, that's very nice.
He's over there.
Look at that. Well, look, we'll try and sort this out here, Noel, if we can. Meantime, we do actually need someone. We'd actually love someone to take part in one of the illusions, and we can't find anybody here in the audience tonight here can do it. Have you got anybody maybe back at Television Centre could have a go?
Absolutely perfect. We have got the biggest load of mugs that you've ever... you ever seen. Seconds before we came on the air, Mike, I told them that one of them will be rushing to join you in the West End, and to a man, they all pushed back their shoulders. They looked brave for a moment, and they went, oh, no, not on a motorbike, not going through the Christmas shopping traffic. Well, one of them will be making a journey to join Mike Smith and to do something live on stage. I'll tell you the relevance of the numbers in just a second, but let's give it a whirl. 130, 225, 6, 107 and 238. 25, 193, 62 goes through. 1, 5, 6. Well, if we just look at the audience, you will immediately see the relevance of the numbers. It is their ages. Whatever happened to youthful audiences? Ladies and gentlemen, under your seats, we have various numbers. Could you kindly do an ostrich impression and just have a look. I want to know who is sitting on 156. Take your time. Go on, madam, show your best side to everyone watching. 156, where is it? Is it you, sir?
Yes, it's me.
Hello, what's your name?
Chris Arlott.
It's what?
Chris Arlott.
Chris Arlott?
Yes.
No relation?
Yes, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah. Second cousin.
Really? Splendid stuff. Jolly good. He's a marvellous man, isn't he? Great character.
Great fun.
Good. Ever been on a motorbike?
Yes, I have.
So you're set for this one, are you? Nick,
Mate.
can we please have the equipment? Right, if you'd like to put your Hell's Angel gear on. Okay, it's a little bit busy out there, but the chap we've got is absolutely marvellous. We didn't get too much of a say in the matter. There he goes. Out of the studio. Into the inner circle of the television centre, doing up the helmet. He really didn't get too much time to think about that, did he? I don't know what's worse, going on the motorbike or being handled by Nick like that. We've got two bikes, just in case there's any problems. We've got a team there from Karen Suzuki and Crawley. There's Jim Redford and Dave Warner. One of them took me for the ride on the last series where I ended up cleaning the side of the bus with my left leg. They're keen motorcyclists. The safest we could find until tonight. There they go, sharp left turn. Anyone who knows their London and where the television centre is will know that's into Wood Lane. They're now on their way to the Magic Castle in the West End of London. We'll find out how quickly that takes in a while. Something wrong with you, isn't there?
Very so.
Yeah. Weird, strange chap. Take a close look at him. Decidedly odd. He's our whirly-wheeler last week. Came up in the audience. You're going to hang upside down, aren't you?
That's right, yes, Noel. About 80 to 100 feet up, upside down, suspended by my ankles, with the rope on fire, with
Yeah.
a straitjacket on.
With a straitjacket on.
Yeah, just a little thing.
Kind of thing most people have probably been busy doing today. And they're all going, oh, is that all? We've trained you this week. How's it been going?
It's been going very well. They're very, very professional people who've been teaching me, Philip Gandy's circus, and I feel very confident.
Impeccable safety record they have. Till tonight. Right, 100 feet above the television centre, suspended by ankles in a straitjacket.
Yes.
With the rope on fire.
That's right. That's all there is to it.
If you'd like to saunter outside and get yourself sorted out, I'll come and join you in just a little while.
Thank you, Noel.
Guy, ladies and gentlemen, our whirly-wheeler. There you go. Well, he's going to be doing that live on the show in just a moment or two. It's a very, very exciting stunt, and just wait till you see it. Over the last couple of weeks, you've been a regular viewer to the show, and I hope you have. I have been guests on some of the soap operas that have been popular on the television screens recently, Dynasty, Dysentery, and I've had it pointed out to me that I've been very unfair because I haven't featured any of our homegrown talents. Nothing from the United Kingdom. So, in answer to all those people who said, what's been happening down at Ambridge? Hello. I'm sorry, the people at home can't sense this, but it's marvellous. There's 500-600 people here who are now, they've seen it, and they are bracing themselves, and they're thinking, oh no, who am I going to be? To Ambridge, let's first of all meet an archer. Good old Dan. Shrivelled, withered and wrinkled old patriarch of the archer clan. Andy is finding it hard Christmas spirit. It's in the key has been thrown away. This year, Dan's nose won the Horticultural Society's award for the Midland House-trained prune. More recently, he's received the good news that the government have designated his corduroy trousers as a structure of historical importance. Jill Archer. My madam, we have lip readers watching the programme. Jill Archer, the Dairy Queen of 1912, is in the kitchen having problems preparing the enormous 50-pound turkey. She manages to pluck it and stuff it. She tries to put it in the oven. It squawks off with her earrings. Meanwhile, the archer's prize bull... the prize bull, called Rod Stewart, wanders about with 2,000 cows. Seems like Christmas to him. Down in Ambridge, Tom Forrest staggers out of the Cat and Fiddle.
5 pints of creme de menthe has put some seasonal colour into his cheeks. Tom has a chip on his shoulder, a piece of fish in his hair and a lump of cow dung behind his left ear. He's in a foul mood, having recently argued with Walter Gabriel. 400-year-old Ambridge resident, Walter is the village newcomer and tongue-tied teenage Romeo. He once gave elocution lessons to Stanley Unwin, but gave up in amazement when they began to understand each other. Walter is trying to live up to his son Nelson's modern image, flaunting himself at Mrs. P with racy pinstripe smock, hay-twine belt, laced-up Wellingtons, and just a touch of Frisian 2000 in his non-existent hair. Schuler Archer. Schuler Archer, distant, proud and ultra-sophisticated, is the Archer's eldest and most incredibly buxom daughter. Schuler has always resented her parents for giving her a name that sounds like somebody sneezing. But she's delighted with her Christmas present. You can see her fingering it with her left hand. Yes, a new bra that's so huge it lifts, separates and keeps her ears warm. However, Schuler's giggles hide a secret fear for the safety of her close friend, Pat. Pat, a 17-year-old, fun-loving, hot-blooded swinger, last night went to a disco in Ambridge and this morning her jodhpurs came home without her. Pat also has a nagging worry. She doesn't know which of her lovers to invite for Christmas lunch. Should it be Nigel Pargeter or should it be the entire Ambridge Young Farmers Association? Meanwhile, back at the farm... Daisy the cow... is wide-eyed with expectation and clearly shows signs of distress. Daisy, the mother of numerous calves, is confused about distant rumblings within her large black and white frame. She's certain that Rod the Bull's not been round recently and can only surmise that the Ambridge Boy Scouts have once again slipped cenopods into her cattle feed. Finally, we see dirty, smelly old Eddie Grundy. Who, so stunned by the sudden fame, has swallowed his teeth. Eddie Grundy, radio's equivalent to a video nasty, is driving his muck spreader through the village. Eddie, renowned throughout Ambridge for his talking underwear, is in a desperate hurry to get his muck spreading finished before closing time at the Bull. Unfortunately, he fails to negotiate the tight corner opposite the post office, and the muck spreader, laden with 2 tons of seasoned manure, tilts at a crazy angle, sending its filthy, evil-smelling load showering down upon dozens of passers-by. There's a lady up there going, "Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, it's not." Yes, I brought it in myself in a bucket. Thank you very much indeed. And there's a nice, serious seasonal update for you on the goings-on with the Archers. Now, just in case they turn nasty, I'm going outside to see how Guy's getting off. Would you excuse me a moment? I'll be back in just a little while. Just got to get a microphone here. Have the jacket, Leslie. Thank you very much indeed. This is not the easiest thing to do. Actually walk, carry a microphone, open 2 doors and put my jacket on at the same time. Right. Excuse me. Right. I'm going exactly the same way that we saw Chris plucked from the audience, put on a motorbike. He went this way. I can't leave my jacket up at the same time. I won't bother. The only thing that's more difficult, you know, than trotting along like this from the television centre is running backwards with the camera on your shoulder, isn't it? Isn't it? Say something. Right, the reason we're going to do this little trip is to join up with one 30-ton crane. Guy, our whirly-wheeler, is about to go for quite an amazing trip on the crane. It'll pick up 30 tons, but it's only going to have to pick up, of course, some 9 stone right now. How do you feel?
Okay, Noel, I think, yes. I think things should go okay, as I don't want to be in next year's Golden Egg Awards.
Looks great. You're tied by your ankles.
I am.
You're connected to the rope.
Yes.
In a moment, the rope is going to be set on fire. You have a protective helmet on, of course.
Yeah.
Straight jacket. Everything all right, David?
Yes, everything fine.
All fixed up. You're all ready to go. Crane is ready to go.
Right, I'm ready to be beamed up.
Have fun. You're going to try and get out of that within 2 minutes because more than that, the rope gets a bit dodgy. Good luck. Away you go. It's quite a climax to our season of Whirly Wheel Challenges this week. We have the airbag below. One of Cyril Smith's scatter cushions. Up he goes. We have the airbag underneath, just in case anything should go wrong. And he has 2 minutes. Already the rope is burning very fiercely in the wind here. The wind speed has to be taken into consideration because of the extra encouragement the wind gives to the flames. Now, all that wriggling around is necessary because what he's got to try and do is move his body within the straitjacket. There's no trick to the straitjacket. It's been done up properly. Oh, he's caught a little bit of the flaming rope. It's very, very tiring. You can probably hear instructions being shouted from the ground. One horn for 30 seconds already gone through. The point of the instructions is to tell him when... Oh, brilliant. That's very quick. He's got his arms out. The instructions are to tell him when just to ease off a bit. He's got to balance between swinging around to get out of the jacket and not swinging the rope too much. He's got to keep the tension off the rope, and he mustn't swing it too much, otherwise it could build up a very nasty oscillation on the rope. That's a minute gone. So he's got about another minute to go. This is the tricky bit. Even though he's got 2 arms undone, like any kid who has had his gloves sewn to the ends of his raincoat by a well-meaning mum, you know how difficult it is, kids, to try and get out of the raincoat. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. It is incredibly tiring. I'm told it is exhausting, and he has already lost weight this week. Luckily, he's a fit guy. He's our guy. That rope is burning very fiercely indeed. He's coming off. He's coming off. He's done it! He's done it! Now, full speed on the wire. Brilliant. Fine. Are you in there? Are you there? Oh, he's there! What? I don't blame you for not being able to stand up properly. Come around here.